I'm sure you have probably heard someone say, if you were stuck on a desert island for the rest of your life, what are the 5 games you'll be bringing? No? Well, I've just asked you. Anyways, for me, I've never really put much thought into it, but today I wanted to. So here would be the 5 games that I would bring on a desert island, if for some reason this desert island had a TV, and multiple consoles, and also electricity, so all of this could work, and an Ethernet connection. Actually cut the Ethernet connection, offline games only. So when I think of this, I don't think I should be choosing my top 5 favorite games since they're all story games, and I think I would probably blow my brains out hearing Morgana say,
"It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am."
So I think these 5 games would have to be replayable, or have some super long time to beat. So if we look at the longest game on howlongtobeat.com, NGU Idol. Yeah, I'm not bringing that to the island. Looking at this list, I do see Geometry Dash, and I do think a rhythm game would be good to have somewhere on the list. Okay, yeah, so How Long to Beat didn't really help me, but it did give me some ideas. I think I would like a puzzle game, and there's quite a lot to choose from, like Picross, Tetris, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but out of all, I think I would choose Puyo Puyo Tetris. I think this would be a good choice since, you know, you could play Puyo Puyo, or Tetris, or even them combined. There's even a story mode I could play, and not to mention there is multiplayer, so if I had friends and they were trapped on this island too, that would definitely help pass the time. Plus, overall, the game's pretty fun. Actually, the Sonic fan in me is choosing Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 so I can play as Sonic. So that will be our first game. Since we have a puzzle game out the way, I don't think it would be good to have another one. Since I was talking about replayable games, I think the next game that would fit would probably be Hitman 2. And you might be asking, what about Hitman World of Assassination? That would be a compilation, and I would consider that cheating. I would choose Hitman because these games are replayable. There are so many ways to kill a target in this game, and I swear there's always a new way to kill a target that I wouldn't even thought about doing. And I'm choosing Hitman 2 specifically since it's the game that has my favorite map, which is the bank. But overall, the other maps in Hitman 2 are great, so Hitman 2 is definitely going on the list. I feel like I should be choosing an open world game of sorts, and I'm thinking between GTA 5 or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I could technically say Pokemon is an open world, but I think that only really counts towards Scarlet and Violet, and I don't think that's a good option to pick. So it's between Tears of the Kingdom and GTA 5. I think Tears of the Kingdom would be good since there's so much to do. Hyrule is so big in this game, and not even to mention the Sky Islands or the depths. And using the Ultra Hand, I'd be able to build crazy stuff. If only I'd be able to build something to get me off this damn island. But GTA, on the other hand, even though the map is smaller, I feel like there's still a lot you could do. Like, I could mow down a street of pedestrians if I wanted to, and that's not even talking about story missions, which are great. If we had an internet connection, there would be GTA Online too, but still, I think GTA 5 will have to take the number 3 spot. 2 more games to go, and the list is getting even harder. But a game I haven't thought to pick until now would have to be Minecraft. I don't know why it took me so long to put it on this list. But then, what version would I have to choose? Java or Bedrock? Well, I would have to choose Java, mostly for mods if I had them downloaded before coming to this island. I mean, technically I could play Bedrock and use that store to get stuff that's close to mods, but I'm on a desert island with no internet. Plus, money would be the least of my problems. So the 4th spot will have to go to Minecraft, Java Edition. So now, on to my last game, which is starting to get a bit difficult. I think I did choose some pretty big, heavy hitters in terms of replayability. I would love to put a Persona game on here, as times to finish these take quite a while, especially Persona 5, since that takes the longest. But then, I would be able to play the story once, and then I would have to wait a few years to pick it up again. I think choosing something like a Sonic game would be a good pick, but not any Sonic game. I think my last game that I would have to choose would be Sonic Mania. It's personally my favorite 2D Sonic game. My overall favorite Sonic game would be Sonic X Shadow Generations, and yes, that would be a good pick, and there is classic Sonic levels too, but the boost levels, I'm not too sure how that would be replayability wise. So Sonic Mania is the last game. So that is my list of games that I would bring if I was stranded on a desert island. I mean, I know this is a pretty dumb question in the first place. I mean, I'd probably be wanting to find a way off the island than playing these games. But hypothetically, if this did happen, I feel like these are the games that I would be able to squeeze the most playtime out of. And there is tons of games that I miss too, like Balatro or Geometry Dash or, I don't know, The Sims. But I feel like not being able to choose all the games makes these sort of questions better. It's really just an opinion sort of thing. But now, I want to hear what others would choose for their 5 games. So tell me in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.